Okay guys, just want to do a quick little video look at the mass airflow air sensor, MAF for 2012 Subaru Impreza, 2012 Ford Focus. Working on too many cars, but it's inside of here, and I was looking to replace it, but first I'm just going to clean it, and it's in here, if you can see that. And I'm not going to pop it out with these two little screws here. Just a little too much, so I will show you how to pull it out just to make it simple, but I'm going to use this cleaner here. Get this for like $10 at AutoZone somewhere. Mass airflow sensor cleaner. And basically I'm just going to spray that in here, and again, protect your eyes and wear goggles or whatever you need to do. But you just basically, again, I'm not taking it out. You might want to, but I'm just doing a little demonstration here. You want to spray it pretty good there. Basically, any debris, you want to kind of blow it out. And then kind of do it from the back bottom as well. And you want to be, again, mindful of the spray. And this is my second round, so I'm doing it twice. Then you want to let it dry. I'm going to let mine kind of sit overnight for a few hours, just because I'm not going to put everything back in now. But for the sake of the video, I do want to show that I basically just pull this out instead of trying to work with it inside of the car. This will go here. As you can see, the main thing is to look at is this little notch here on this case for the air filter. So there will go here. So this guy here is going to go down there, and it pushes it in, and it kind of locks it in place. Then it's a couple of screws up top, but you just yank. You have to kind of pull it. Be aware of these wires when you do that. This is the only one that kind of hooked in there. That goes in there with my finger in that hole there. So you just kind of push this guy in. I only used a flathead, and then I think it was an 8mm for these bolts. Not these particular ones. There's one for holding the cover onto that. So you kind of get that back in place, and again, I'm going to turn it upside down, and then here, a couple of straps there, hold the front end there. So that's pretty much it. Screw there. This was in there that way. Okay, so that was in, and then this was on top. So that was it. So 8mm, 8, and then down here, I was surprised with one deep down. You have to take your extension to get down into that one, but after that it's no problem. Pull that, take that out, move it out the way, and then again just pop this. You have to just kind of pop that out there, and again just be aware of your wires. That goes onto the MAF sensor there, so I did press that in, pull that out, and then just shimmy it out. That's it. But like I said, the main thing I just want to point it out, if I had to replace that, it's a couple of little screws there to get that thing out right there. I think it's 2. I'm not taking mine out to replace. I'm just cleaning right now. I'm getting a P0100 code, so that's my first step before I actually replace it. I checked the price. Those were about $130, $160. So I said, let me try this shortcut first, and then if need be, if the code doesn't go away, I will try to replace that, and then also be looking for any kind of air leaks and any kind of ventilation problems it might have. But that's it. I'm gonna just let that dry for several hours and come back in the morning and put it back in and give it another test drive. All right, if that was helpful, give me a few likes, a thumbs up, appreciate it. Talk to you later.